I've been doing it since I signed it.
Nisabula Vinaka, Namaste, and good evening to all of you. Chief guest of today's event and the Acting Prime Minister of the Republic of Fiji, His Excellency Seruiratu, Speaker of the Parliament, His Excellency Ratu Ipailina Letikau, the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Fiji, His Lordship Kamal Kumar, Honorable Ministers, former Prime Ministers, members of the Diplomatic Corps, leaders of the business community, members of the diaspora family, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted to welcome you all on behalf of the High Commission of India and the Swami Vivekananda Cultural Center to this Diwali Cultural Night. We are truly privileged and honored to have each and every one of you with us today for this Diwali Utsav, celebrated under the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, a campaign to commemorate 75 years of independence for India. On this occasion, I express my sincere gratitude to all those frontline workers who toiled hard around the world to overcome this terrible pandemic. Likewise, in these beautiful islands of Fiji, I would like to sincerely thank all my dear brothers and sisters on the front line who risked their lives and who continue to risk their lives to keep us away from harm. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, India is a land of festivals. We have numerous festivals and celebrations throughout the year, but Diwali is the grandest of them all. Celebrated since ancient times, Diwali has today become, thanks to the millions of hard-working Indian diaspora around the world, one of the most popular festivals in the world. As per Hindu epics, Diwali is celebrated in honor of Lord Rama's return to Ayodhya after 14 years of exile. To celebrate the return of Lord Rama, the entire kingdom was illuminated with festive diyas and lights. Continuing this very tradition, people still celebrate Diwali by decorating their houses with traditional earthen lamps and make sure every entrance and boundary sprinkling with lights. Diwali symbolizes the triumph of good over evil and knowledge over ignorance. And it also, more importantly, teaches us to share and care for each other, particularly those who are less privileged. When the world is just recovering from a devastating pandemic, these underlying messages have an even greater relevance today. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, I would like to once again gratefully acknowledge the presence of His Excellency the Acting Prime Minister of Fiji, the Honorable Speaker of the Parliament, the Honorable Chief Justice, and a galaxy of distinguished guests and friends who have chosen to share this wonderful evening with us today. Your presence today is a testimony to the special and enduring bond between our two great countries. As the COVID restrictions get relaxed, I look forward to celebrating more such events over the coming months to mark our historic 75 years of Indian independence. With this, I once again very warmly welcome all of you to the Diwali celebrations of the High Commission of India. Hope you will enjoy and appreciate the cultural program that has been put together by the Swami Vivekananda Cultural Center. Wish you all a very happy, healthy and prosperous Diwali. Long live India-Fiji friendship. Thank you. Dhanyavad. Nivinaka Wakaleu.
Excellency, the High Commissioner of India, the Honorable Speaker of Parliament, the Honorable Chief Justice, Honorable Ministers and Assistant Ministers, Members of Parliament, members of the Diplomatic Corps, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, Isam Buluvinaka, Namaste, and a very good evening to you all. Diwali, as we all know, is the festival of light. It is a joyous occasion, not only for Hindus, but for people of all faiths globally. It is a festival which promotes harmony and peace among all communities, a celebration of triumph of good over evil. Diwali in Fiji ushers in the festive season with joy and happiness for the entire family. All over Fiji on Diwali this year, our Hindu brothers and sisters lit up their homes with colorful candles and lights, shared delicious sweets and Indian cuisine, There were displays of fireworks, and the night brought together friends, families, and communities. Traditionally, Lord Ganesha and the goddess Lakshmi are offered prayers on this day. As the festivities wind down, the fundamental message remains that light conquers darkness. In the context of COVID-19 crisis that we are currently facing, many have been forced to retreat into these proverbial dark places as they seek peace, relief, and safety. We have noticed the rise in social problems associated with economic hardship and health restrictions. Our government, in the same dilemma as other governments around the world, is doing its best to help people, particularly those that have lost their jobs. We have also seen light come over darkness of this pandemic, where people have overcome their personal challenges by being innovative, brought to life their creative ideas, and reached out to help their fellow Fijians in need. India and Fiji share a warm, cordial, and special relationship and are tied together by history and a long-standing, time-tested bond of friendship. India supported Fiji through its humanitarian assistance and disaster relief during Tropical Cyclone Winston in 2016 and again during Tropical Cyclone Yasa in 2020. A consignment of seeds was received from the Government of India for restoration of livelihoods of communities affected by Tropical Cyclone Yasa. India's donation of 100,000 COVID-19 Covishield vaccines this year immensely contributed to Fiji's vaccination program in its fight against the pandemic. Antiretroviral drugs have also arrived from India on the request of the Fijian government. Moreover, India continues to support Fiji in capacity building and human resource development programs. I also take this opportunity to congratulate the government and the people of India on achieving the great feat of 75 years of independence and the ongoing celebrations of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav till August 2023. This Diwali, let us look forward to a better world. Let us celebrate as Fijians and recommit ourselves to goodness, to enlightenment, to equality, and to the dignity and worth of every human being. I don't intend to deliver a long speech. This is an evening to be enjoyed, to be celebrated, and I look forward to the rest of the program tonight, organized by His Excellency, the High Commissioner of India, and his dedicated staff. Ladies and gentlemen, Excellencies, once again, I wish you all a very happy Diwali and a happy New Year. May this new beginning bring to you lots of happiness, peace, and prosperity. Thank you. Pinakabaleo and Dhanyabad.